Hello, my queens. Happy Sunday. I hope you're having a great day. I'm feeling a little more cheery after being grumpy all weekend. But I want you to come in here and share something with you. So on Friday, this Friday just gone, I was pissed off because, oh, hey, Mel. I'm saying the story again. So I was pissed off because 3 different things happened in the same vein. So first thing, Friday morning, I get this email from someone asking me to collaborate with them. And I check out their website, and so they are body positive, and I look at their programs and stuff. And in there is a ton of stuff about intentional weight loss. And I'm like, girl, what the fuck is this? By the way, I'm going to be swearing because I'm pissed off about this. Intentional weight loss, you're meant to be body positive. What the hell is going on? So body positivity is rooted in fat positivity. And fat positivity is all about loving your fat body and not intentionally losing weight. So, you know, body positivity is kind of like more of the light and fluffy version of fat positivity, because sometimes people are like, oh, I can't do fat positivity, it's too radical, but body positivity is more palatable. Yeah, so that was the first thing. Second, this one body positivity person, so someone else, I saw on Facebook, she's exploded recently, and a few months ago, I was going to collaborate with her, and I said to her, do you teach HAES, Health at Every Size? And she said, yes, but if people want to lose weight, then I support them in losing weight. And I was like, what? And she's exploded recently as a body positive person and someone who knows loads about eating disorders and how to overcome, you know, disordered eating. And that's the big thing is in the disordered eating disorder world, something which is really problematic is that a lot of times, say if you're underweight, quotes, underweight, or you know, you need to put on weight for, you know, whatever. If someone's anorexic and they say put on weight but not too much weight, now don't get fat, and it's kind of like, don't get fat, like you're making people scared of being fat, and like that's feeding into the eating disorders. Anyway, side tangent. So so she's like one of these people, you know, be well, but don't become fat, because like fat is bad. And that really pissed me off as well. Third thing that happened on Friday, someone else has got really big and they are using the O words. The O words being overweight and obese. And as we all know in the body positive industry, the BMI, body mass index, is total bullshit. It is fucked. In every way it can be fucked. It doesn't measure anything. And what it does is pathologizes fatness. And fatness is not a disease. It's not an illness. It just means you have more fat on your body. And so if you use the words overweight and obese without asterisks, or without like saying, hey, I'm using these words, but I'm, you know, just to let you know that these words, I'm just using them as like, you know, because someone said these words, or, you know, well, by the way, I think that they're bullshit. So if someone is using those words, then they are buying into the body mass index, which means that they think that fat is something that needs to be fixed. So basically, these people are recovered enough. Rachel, hi Rachel, she says, I always use air quotes when referring to that. Yes! See, that's what you do. It's okay if you use those words, or in a lot of fat positive communities that you have to blank them out like they're a swear word, because they are massively offensive. So it has to be like, oh, asterisk, 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 asterisk. What do you call that in America? Do you call it asterisk? Star? Star. Look at me, I'm international. Yeah, so because they're massively offensive, because those types of words are inherently violent against fat people, because it's advocating for the erasure of me as a human, my body, as a fat person. And so it's really fucked. And sometimes people think that's the correct word to use. They don't want to be rude and say fat because they know fat is bad. Whereas us fatties know that fat ain't bad. Fat is fabulous, girl. So I always use the word fat. And if someone I know says overweight or obese, like I say, hey, by the way, you might not know, but you know, this is based on the BMI, and the BMI is bullshit. I call it bullshit measuring index. It pathologizes fatness. Instead, use maybe fat, larger bodied, bigger bodied, because that shit's offensive. So what got me really annoyed about this stuff on Friday is that they are they're in the body positive world, and so for someone who is their audience is maybe new into the body positive world, or is maybe still like struggling with things, and looking to them as someone who knows what they're talking about. So that's problematic, because it's harder to weed through the bullshit. Weight Watchers co-opted body positivity recently in the last, I don't know, 6 months, and was like, hey, we're body positive, we're Weight Watchers, lose some weight, fatty. And it was really easy to be like, I don't think so, because, you know, it's obvious they're selling weight loss. But when someone who's in the industry is like, oh, hey, lose some weight, fatty, then it can get confusing for people, right? And it's like preying on vulnerable people. And so that's why I was so mad. And I see these people getting really big in the industry, and I'm like, fuck, man. Loads of people are buying into their message, and their message is just more of this shit that we're trying to get away from, you know. And these types of places, you know, like this group, it's meant to be a safe space away from that relentless bullshit that we hear day in, day out. Like, you're too fat, you're ugly, you need to change your hair, you blah, 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 blah. You know, all that shit. Blah. That's what I think about it. So if you are following anyone and you hear them say, intentional weight loss is okay if someone has diabetes, get rid of them. Because, like, stuff like that, you would treat that, say if someone had heart disease or diabetes or whatever, you know, that's fine. You would treat that not with weight loss, but maybe with a change in diet. Maybe you might want to move your body some more, or not. You know, it's up to you. But, you know, weight loss is so damaging in so many ways, you know, we all know. So if someone says intentional weight loss is okay, get rid of their ass. If they use the O words, obese, overweight, and they don't preface it with saying, this shit is fucked, by the way, I'm just using the words of someone else, or they use an asterisk being like, this is fucked, or they like blank it out, get rid of them. They ain't body positive. And if you think someone who's just recovered enough, and so maybe they've only just kind of got into learning about their body and body positivity, then you let your spidey senses tingle, and maybe don't follow those people, because it's fucked. Anyway, by the way, I don't normally look like this on a Sunday. I rarely run a comb through my hair, but I just finished recording my TEDx application video. So I was like, I'll throw on some lipstick and I'll put a dress on, and underneath my dress is like, let me show you, like my dirty, ratty, like cat covered trousers. So from the top up I look amazing, but from the bottom down I don't. But yeah, so my TEDx application video, I've been doing some training on how to get a TEDx talk, because I think this shit is so important. And so my TEDx talk is on fat phobia. So yeah, it's really exciting. And I start the video by saying, hello, I am fat. I am fat and I don't want to be thin. I know, weird, right? So that's the beginning of my TEDx application video. And it's 2.5 minutes long. And I've just done it. And so I was like, yes. And I've recorded it, re-recorded it like 150 times. Anyway, so that was my rant. Beware of the charlatan body positivity people out there. If they are saying anything like the things I mentioned, overweight, lose weight, get rid of them nasty asses. We don't want them. They're bad. So have a fantastic rest of your day. You all are incredible, and I'm so pleased that you're a part of my community, and I cherish you. And yeah, I'll say bye-bye. Bye-bye.